Hi everybody, welcome to SRS Math Nalekkalu YouTube channel. This is the mathematical channel which explains the sums related to grade 6th class to grade 10th as well as the competitive exam holders. For them also it is useful. Thank you. Now in the present class we will discuss about logarithms. What is the meaning of logarithm and how it is interlinked with the concept of exponents. Before getting into the video, please share, subscribe and like my channel if you like my videos. Thank you. Now let's go the topic. See the following illustrations. We know 2 square equal to 4, 2 cubed equals to 8, 2 to the power of 4 equal to 16, 2 to the power of 1, that means 2 alone, which is equals to 2. So to get 2 to be raised just one time, to get 4, 2 to be raised twice, to get 8, 2 to be raised thrice. Then what about to get 3, which is between 2 and 4, and what about the 5, 6, 7, which is between 4 and 8? So like this, to get 3, 5, 6, 7, 2 to be raised to what extent? So to get 2, 4, 8, we know 2 to be raised by one time, twice and thrice. But to get 3, to get 5, to get 6, to get 7, what we have to do? So this is the question number 1. Now one more question which is vice versa to this. 2 is being raised one time and 2 is being raised here twice. 2 is raised thrice in order to get 2, 4, 8. What happens if 2 raised 1.5 time? That means between 1 and 2 there is 1.5 now. And between 2 and 3 we have a 2.5. If 2 raised by 2.5 times, which result will come? This is the question number 2. This is the question number 2. So question number 1 is to get 3, 5, 6, 7, 2 to be raised to what extent? And what happens if 2 is being raised by half time? That means 2 power half. And what happens if 2 to be raised by 1.5 time? That is 3 by 2 means 1.5 no. And if 2 to be raised by 2.5 times, that means 5 by 2. 2 to the power of 5 by 2 gives which value? This is the question number 2. And how we will write those values? So again I am telling you, 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 squared is 4, 2 cubed is 8. What if 2 to the power of half, 2 to the power of 1.5, 2 to the power of 2.5, and to get the results like 3, 5, 6, 7, 2 to be raised to which extent? This is what we have to be questioned ourselves. Now let's go for this one. A into A into A and so on n times. A is multiplied by itself n times. That can be written as a to the power of n, which is equals to y, as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 4 times if you multiply it means that you can write as 3 to the power of 4. Of course 3 to the power of 4 equals to 81. Let us say a to the power of n is equals to y. A to the power of n is equals to y. So to get n, we have to write an equation like this: n equals to log y to the base a is called a logarithmic form of y with base a to get n. The condition is in log y to the base a which is equals to n. The condition is a greater than 0 but not equal to 1 and n also greater than 0. Why these restrictions? It will be explained in coming classes. So log y to the base a equals to n. N, what n is here? N is an exponent of a. An example I said no, a is raised by n times to get y. So to get n, we are using the logarithmic form with the help of y and the base a. Now see the definitions. A logarithm is the power or exponent. Why not? The logarithm value, that means the n is a power or exponent to which a number, that is base here, to which a number must be raised. The base must be raised to certain power to yield a certain result. The base, here a is the base, no. A has to be raised to certain quantity, that means n times we have to raise a. A has to be raised by n times to get y, no. So the definition again clearly I am giving here is a logarithm is the exponent or power to which a number must be raised to get some other value. Means to get y, the base a has to be raised by n times. That power is n here. This is what the definition of logarithm. Example you see here. To get 1000, 10 has to be raised to which extent? We know if you multiply 10 3 times with itself, you will get 1000, as can be expressed as a 10 cube. 10 cube equal to 1000 now. So it is very easy to know that to get 1000, 10 has to be raised by 3 times. To get some 2 lakh, the base 8 to be raised by what extent, do you know? No. So that the logarithm can be used. So this scenario has to be written in logarithmic form is like this. Log 1000 to the base 100. We have to read like this. Log 1000 to the base 100 equals to 3. So these two questions are very important to understand the concept of logarithm. So to get a 2, 4, 8, we know that 2 has to be raised by 1 time, twice and thrice respectively. To get 3, 5, 6, 7, 2 to be raised to what extent? This is the question number 1. Number 2, if you raise 2 power 1 and 2 squared, 2 cube, you are getting certain results. What happen if 2 to be raised by just half time? What happen if 2 to be raised by 1.5 time? What happens if 2 to be raised by 2.5 times? This is what the question number 2. Based on these two results, based on these two assumptions, we can understand about the logarithm. So finally, what I am saying is, if a is raised by x times to get a result n, this x can be found by using logarithm. This is what we need to understand finally. So what is the logarithm? Actually, logarithm is the power of a base. Power of a base. The base is being raised by certain time, then you are getting a certain result. This is what the brief about logarithm. So to get 1000, the base 100 to be raised by 3 times. To get 3, we are using the logarithm. This is what the brief about logarithm. Please listen one more time, then you will understand easily. Based on those two assumptions which we have discussed in this topic, the two assumptions are the related to this particular logarithm. Thank you all. If you like this video, please subscribe, share and like. Thank you all.